With the next wipe being right around the corner, there's probably a lot of people wondering, how do I get the best start to the wipe? And that's where I come in. Today, I'm gonna tell you how to get the best start to a wipe with getting good quest progression and getting your traders leveled. Using your Scav in Tarkov is the easiest way to make money. There's no real risk to it since you don't bring in anything yourself you can lose. So using your Scav on cooldown to run in, loot up and get out is a very good way to make rubles, find quest items or stuff to upgrade your hideout with. There are a few different ways you can run your Scav. You can run around, loot everything and min-max what you get. You can run in, fill your backpack and exit. Or you can load in instantly and just immediately be looking for a way out. All of these things are in theory fine depending on how you want to play, but personally, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna fill my backpack prioritizing things that I need for quests or hideout. The second tip I got for you today is leveling your hideout. Leveling your hideout early is a very good idea because it'll allow you to craft things that you might need for quests with the found raid status. Examples of this are gonna be the Saluas at the med station and the 60 round 5x5 max for the ice cream quested proper. Upgrading your hideout early is also gonna allow you to make some money with the different crafts that might not be that expensive, that is gonna net you a decent profit. So getting your hideout up early is a very good idea. Alright, so going into the third tip today, I'm gonna help you figure out what items you need for quests in Tarkov. There are a lot of items that you're gonna need throughout your quest in Tarkov, and getting a rough idea of what you need is always a good idea, so you don't just sell something you might need very shortly. This picture right here shows you every item that you're gonna need to turn in for quests in Tarkov. If we take a quick look, you can see that for instance you're gonna need 3 gas analyzers for therapists, or you're gonna need 3 flash drives for Jaeger, and so on. I'll throw the link to this picture in the top of the description, so make sure you use it. This will help you hold on to the important items and not get stuck in quests finding items you've already had, which can slow down your progression immensely. Going straight into the fourth tip of the day. Focus on your quests. While this might not be the most fun you can have in the game, focusing on your quest is the fastest way to level up in Tarkov and get your traders leveled up. This means that unless you have a quest to kill, try to avoid fights, since dying is the thing that's gonna end up slowing you down the most. Not only are you gonna lose the gear that you brought in, but you're also potentially gonna lose quest items. And on top of that, after dying, you're gonna have to gear up on a new, which takes a long time. So unless you have to, avoid PvP is generally a really good thing to do early. If you want a more in-depth guide on how to get through your quests or getting to max traders fast, I know that Rengar has made an in-depth guide on how he got max traders in 4 days. I can only recommend watching this if you're unsure on how to approach the quests or if you want to know how to maximize your efficiency. I'll be throwing a link to Rengar's playlist in the top of the description as well, just under the picture of what items you're gonna need for quests. While having money in Tarkov is generally something that can make you feel safe and not as afraid to die, you shouldn't be afraid of spending your money either. You will most likely end up getting stuck on a quest at some point that requires you to buy a key or a weapon. I would recommend getting that quest item, especially with keys, because there's absolutely no guarantee that you're gonna find what you're looking for anytime soon. So instead of getting stuck on a quest for days or weeks, it's better to just spend the money on the key or the item that you need and then continue with the quest chain. And lastly, have fun. This sounds cheesy, but having fun is very likely the most important tip I can give you. If you're getting bored running a quest for Tarkov, take a break. Do something you find fun in the game instead. Getting through the questline isn't a race and it's gonna take time. It can be tedious, and that is why I recommend that you should take a break from questing if you start getting tilted over a specific quest. Have some fun, do another quest that is more fun for you, and come back to the quest later on. Oh, and also, if you're taking a break from Tarkov and coming back from another game, I would recommend using a day or two in the Prewipe, getting used to the movement, gunplay, etc. Tarkov is a very different game from other shooters and it can feel very weird coming back to it if you've played something else, so using the time to get more comfortable with the game might end up saving your life in the new wipe. Alright, these are the tips that I'm gonna give you going into a new wipe. While this video might be kinda short, I didn't want to feed you a ton of information on how to min-max early wipe, as much as I would tell you what you could focus on and what you can do to get a good start to the wipe, getting early levels so you can get to endgame faster. I hope these tips are gonna be helpful for you and that you're gonna have a good next wipe. If you think I missed something, let me know down in the comments. That way people can check out the comments and maybe get some more help to the wipe down there. I hope you all are gonna have a great start to the next wipe and I wish you a wonderful summer. Head mixer, out. We can do this, say fuck this.